Yes, what's up, everybody? How we doing today? It is such a cool, calming music in that intro video. I hope you're having a great day today. It is awesome to be here hanging out with you guys in Adobe Live, and all this big hands, amazing artists, amazing art is good to have every day. So make sure you stay tuned for more every day here on Adobe Live. Okay, so I am DTM. There's my name right there. Boom. And this week we've been going through a series of projects where the common theme in each workflow is the Creative Cloud documents. So please go through my Behance where you'll see the Creative Cloud sync for character design, social media posts, streaming overlays, and then tomorrow's is thumbnail design. And each day as I finish the stream, you will find all the work in progress pieces, all the screenshots of my workflow shared here in this project. So go ahead and check it out. This was yesterday's social media post. Yep, and that was yesterday right there. So these are some of the social media posts that came out of that. And today we're talking about streaming overlays. And if you visit my profile and check out the project, then you'll find the finished product. So in any case, make sure you don't forget to check out the rest of the project. All right, so let's talk about Cloud Sync for streaming overlays workflow from desktop to iPad, and then back to desktop with Adobe Illustrator. And here is my iPad. Let's go ahead and open Illustrator right there. And you'll notice that everything I have on my iPad screen is the same what's in my desktop screen because of some of the projects that I've been working on. And here's yesterday's project all the way here. Oh, you can't see that. Let me go ahead and switch back. All the way right here on the right side. But let's jump in. Let's say, okay, we're going to work on some overlays, streaming overlays, and we're going to start with a project that, a brand that I've already started a project with. It's right here, DTM. Oops, come on, slow down. DTM versus Adobe Live version 3. And let me go through my process. We're going to start on Illustrator on desktop. Then we're going to hop on Illustrator on iPad. And then finally jump back on Illustrator on desktop. And then export each artboard and test it out. Test out those streaming overlays to make sure we got the project just right. Big ups to everybody who's joining us. I don't want to forget that. RB, he said, oh my gosh, this is DTN. That's right. Sam Peterson in the house says hello, hello, hello. Oliver, how you doing? Tim, how are you? Simply Crick. Okay, nice. SLP Price in the house. Umacorn. Let me see, everybody. Thank you for joining us and hanging out in the chat. Oh, Dari in the house. Yeah. So make sure that you stay tuned for more amazing streams by following the links that Sam has shared. Awesome. Yes. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with a project that I've already began. There's a few straggler projects here, but don't worry about it. We're just going to keep making more and more. So let me open my Illustrator project here that is in the cloud. This project is in the cloud, and if you notice, there's a whole bunch of windows open. That's how I work. This is how you get things done, by having a whole bunch of windows open. Now, yesterday I created this document as a starting point for all the different social media posts we was going to make. But let me get rid of some of these, right? So this is the story. Get rid of that. So all we have is a square. So right now we have the square. This is the square that the artwork that I started with. Let me see if I can just select something and go like this. Boom. Come on. It should have. Oh, I know what happened. There we go. Boom. There it is. So this is the artwork that I started this week. It is the character design that I've used to create the rest of my graphics using Adobe Illustrator, and jumping between the desktop and the iPad with the Creative Cloud, with the help of the Creative Cloud documents. Good stuff. So there's my artwork. It's cool. Like, yeah, we got it. And so when you start with your project, you may have your artwork in there. And we want to make sure we save this file. And I should have moved my camera a little bit different. Boom, save as. Make sure you save your file here on the Creative Cloud. We are going to keep it a DTM versus Adobe Live version 3, and this is going to be streaming overlays 2. We're gonna call it streaming overlays 2 because there's another one that says overlays 1. That's the one where you bake the cake in the pie before the show starts. That's it right there. So click on enter, boom, and there it goes. It's changed the names. It says DTM versus Adobe Live version 3 overlays, streaming overlays. And if we switch over to my iPad, it's already here. There it is. There's the name of it. It's right there. It's super cool. I like it. While I still have the original file that I started with. So I like that part about the Creative Cloud is that as soon as you save a new file name, it will copy and it will keep a separate copy of the original file that you started with and the new file that you just saved. So I like that. That's good. Okay, so now the next thing we want to do is set up one artboard. You only need one artboard to get started. Let me move this one out the way. This one artboard is super important, and it's gonna be, let's go get to our artboards here, and there's my thumbnail, my first thumbnail. Well, that's the thumbnail design, and I called that artboard thumbnail earlier, but it's not called thumbnail today. Today it's gonna be called overlay. I can't get it in over in uppercase. Overlay, boom, overlay. That's it. Just call it overlay. And we double check the size. I click enter every time the artboard is active, and I can get into this artboard options window, and there it is, 1920 by 1080. We're good, so that's straight. Got it. And I should move my camera. Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to do this while I'm live, but I didn't pay attention to that. All right, let's get back to our move tool, and we have one overlay artboard ready to go. Okay, cool. Let me grab all of these here. And there says layer 77. That's a lot of layers. But let me just start from the beginning. Let me make a new layer. This new layer, we're going to call this the design. We're just going to call it design. And we're going to put everything in that design. Boom, there is everything in that layer. Got it. So now I have my regular design. And in my artboards, I have a square and an overlay artboard. Good, that's it. Control S to save, or Command S. Just wait for it, and it looks like it didn't like me. It didn't like it when I did that, so that's all good. It's all good. Illustrator. I've been squeezing everything out of Illustrator, but it's right here now. It's right here on my iPad. I can see it on my iPad, so let's click on it and open it up. And this is where it's real easy to knock out a few designs really fast. And what I want to do here is then work on the different pieces. And there it goes. Yep. Asking me things here. Okay. And then on the Illustrator on the desktop, I added the artboard and I added my text to the outside of the artboard. I forgot to add the text to the outside of the artboard, but on the iPad, it already shows the word overlay. That's the name of this artboard. That's good. On the iPad, I can see all of my layers, everything that I created. There it is. Now, there's some things going on here with some of these layers, so let's take a look. Let me just tap this. Let me see what is happening here. It looks like not all of my layers are selected, so let's double check and see what we got going on. Oh, there it is. It's turned off. That's why, because there's some things that are turned off. So we got to make sure everything is turned on and unlocked, because I'm about to make some adjustments here. So let's close all this and see what happens again. Select it. There we go. So we have a selection. Got it. Go into the little scissors there. Copy. Lock this layer. Got it. New layer. Scissors and paste. And let's see if it does what I want it to do. Boom. There it goes. Open it. And it put everything in one layer. I did not like that. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. This is why it's the magic of the... You delete it. This is the magic of the Creative Cloud, and let me that we can go between iPad and desktop anytime. So let's go ahead and save that, and then let's go on to my desktop and wait for it. It says 109. This one was saved 13 seconds ago. All right, there we go. And it looks like we lost something. Oh, I know what happened. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and make some adjustments here on the desktop. So basically what you want to do, and what I'm going to do right now, is to make sure that all your files, all your layers are in a particular way that helps you work through the design process on the iPad with very minimal issues. So let's select that. And that layer, get rid of it. Boom, is gone. All right, cool. So here we go. Select this design layer, and there's something missing. Let's see. Let's take a look. There's a few things that are wrong, and there it is. Look, turn that on, turn that on. Anytime you select a layer and it opens up like this, and then look for those little squares that give you a clue as to why that happens. So let's try this again. Select, got it, that's design. Alt key, click and drag, boom. This is gonna be not design copy, that's gonna be overlay, and it's gonna call it intro overlay. Intro overlay, got it. And then click and drag all of that over. Boom, nice. Now we're good. Okay, now I think I got my Illustrator set up on desktop the way I wanted. I set up an artboard. I added a copy of my design. Let me make a new layer right here. And this layer is going to be called title. And we're going to grab a type tool, click, and call this intro overlay. I think that I spelled it right. Let's see. We'll see. We'll find out. Hold shift and grab that corner. Oh, yeah, it says intor. Not intor. Intro. Got it. Boom. Now we need our color and white. Bam. So that's it. That gives me a visual of what we're looking at here. Bam, bam, bam. If you join us on YouTube, big ups to you. Leave a comment so that we can give you a shout out. All right. So now that we've done this, let's go ahead and Control S or Command S to save. And now I have what I think I need right now. I got enough of a title for the artboard. I have my contents for this artboard specifically, and then I also have my original design that I want to always keep an original design. And just like yesterday, there's something here in the hands that I need to fix. Let me just jump on that real quick. It's right here, and it's in the hand. There's the body right here. Select this and Pathfinder tool. Boom. There it is. Gotcha. I gotcha. As time goes on, you'll recognize little things like this. Like, yeah, I know where that is. I know why that's happening. I know exactly what I did. You get used to keeping track of the edits and changes that you do when you're working with your artwork. You get used to your workflows. You pay attention to your workflows. Pathfinder tool right there. There it is. Boom. And as time goes on, you get used to all these icons. You know what those icons stand for. Hello, I'm Quasar. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oliver, how are you doing today? All right, so now that we're done, let's lock it. Everything is locked. And let's go ahead and Command 0 or minus so we can see our full artboard and set our layers off. Windows to the side, Control S, and saved. There we go. Let's close it. Got it. And there it is. It's right there. You can see my two design elements. And let's go move over to my iPad. I have to keep switching back from iPad to desktop. Okay, so now let's pretend I'm not sitting here drawing with y'all. I'm not standing here in front of my table and talking about this. Let's say I'm sitting on the couch or I'm outside in my back deck. Yes, and I'm chilling, relaxing, and so now I was like, yeah, let me break out my iPad and work on my project. So now that now is the next step is to add a bunch of elements that I want in here and slowly reorganize my design. I got a character in here. And let me put on my gloves so we're good. I got a character in here. I have some text. I got extra elements just sitting out here right now. Don't need them. I got extra elements right here. I don't need those right now. And then I have my name, DTM. So let's go ahead and collapse the design layer and open the intro overlay layer. Zoom out. And look, I can just select this back copy, which is the background, and grab the corner, and boom. This is why working on the iPad in Adobe Illustrator is so good, because it's real easy to just sit here and make some adjustments and changes, and you don't have to be tied down to your computer. Nice, nice, nice. I got that background. Lock it. Let me move my guy. Here he is right here. Select that layer. Use that touch modifier down here. Click and hold it. Then select the next layer that I want to grab. There it goes. And then just drag the whole thing down and make it bigger. Let's just make it bigger. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. Okay. Hold it. Boom. There it is. Constraint. Got it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. I know you can do this, iPad, because I've seen you perform. I do have an iPad Pro 12.9. It is 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes. And so definitely has 16 gigs of RAM. What's up, Wade, in the house? Wait, appreciate y'all stopping through. Let's go ahead and lock these 2 layers. We're done there. You want to lock your layers as you're working so that you don't, by mistake, click on something and mess it up. Don't mess up your design. There goes my signature. I'm going to zoom in and grab my signature. Look, there you go. And set it right there. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. It's enough. Got it. Now, here's where I'm starting to think about what am I going to do with my design. Let me turn off my character. And as you can see, there is a white background for the character so that I have a white outline. That's the white outline. So let's turn it off, turn it off. And what I want to do is grab that, your favorite artist. And let's turn that off. I don't want that. Favorite artist. There we go. Bring that here. And then lock it. I do like that versus. And I call it a brand copy. Let's turn off one of these. And open up this one. Open it up. Open it up. There's a lot going on here. Turn this one off. Open this up. Turn that one off. Now, how do you know where to go, what to adjust, what to change? Well, you designed this. You dropped all these elements in here, so you kind of know exactly where things are, and that's why we name some of our layers. See, it says brand copy 2 right here. Okay, so now I know what that is. That's my brand copy. DTM versus. Boom, lock it. I'm not aligning anything. That's not the lock. I'm not aligning anything, or I'm just kind of trying to organize some ideas. I like that big DTM, but I think I'm gonna go for a text, simple text for DTM. So let's go ahead and type. I want a white color here. I also want, let me see, right there. I want my font. Let's go ahead and get to my font right there. Bebas is not too bad. I like Bebas. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Let's go ahead and change the text. Oops, there we go. Boom. Oh, here's my keyboard. Maybe it's not showing me my keyboard because I have my pencil on. That's all right. There you go. Capital DTM. Got it. And so now make this big. Bam. There we go. DTM. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Cool. All right. There it goes. DTM versus your favorite artist. I like that. I think I like that as a name. I don't know. It was DTM versus, and now I don't know. I have too many creative ideas. Let me get rid of my signature. This could be like the good branding that goes on the corner. So that's cool. Let's roll with that. And let's lock that layer. Bam. Give me, and then DTM is on a new layer. Give me another layer. And now I'm going to add a bunch of things here. One is going to be some squares. So hold down the touch modifier. Grab a square right here. Selection tool. Boom. Duplicate. Bam. I got 2. I got 2 boxes, 2 squares. There we go. Nice. So that's going to be for me and my guest. I'm going to rearrange some things around, but right now I just need to drop everything that I want in here. I'm going to have a screenshot. So let's take a screenshot. Boom. I'm going to have a new layer, and that's going to be for the iPad size. So let's go into photos, grab the photos, and there it goes. Bam. See, there it is. So now I can make this go like this right here. So when I have my guest, the artist who I'm battling and myself, this is going to be one of our iPad designs. Got it. Lock it. So let's go back to these. These can kind of go like that. See, now that I'm starting to add elements, now I can see like, okay, what could I do with some of these things here? What do I want? Let's see. Let me get rid of a couple of things. Let's get rid of that. No. I might need it later. Let's leave it. So this is eyeball is on. This is the brand. Come on. Brand copy. There we go. That's right. And so I'm selecting it. You should be ready to work. Here we go. Verses and the pencils. Come on. All right, let me go ahead and save to the home screen. Sometimes, you know, the iPad is like, well, you're doing too much stuff, Dan. I am a little bit fast. And what's up, Annika? That's right, an art battle. This is an art battle featuring myself against 6 different artists for 6 different weeks starting next month. Yes, right here on Behance Live. All right. It's a friendly battle, okay? It's a friendly battle. No one's going to get hurt. All right, so the DTM, let's make that a little bit smaller. We got that. Let me see. Here we go. Lock, unlock. Maybe I did not have that thing unlocked. I don't know. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so that's working too. So let me move the DTM right here. And then the last thing is your favorite artist. Let's bring that right there. So select, hold, select, boom. And now I can change this. There we go. That's the brand. Boom. DTM versus your favorite artist. All my opacities are different colors right now. That's cool. I can always fix this later. But what I want to do is be in a place where if this was my one of us artists sharing the iPad screen share, then boom, there it goes. All right, so now let's say I got a bunch of things in here and I'm happy. So now let's go ahead and save and wait for it to sync to the cloud. There it is. It's blue, so it's turning. Got it. Boom. So now let's go ahead and switch onto our desktop. And now there it is. It just updated. Click on it. And Odari says, I can't wait for the art battle. That's because Odari is my first contender. Yeah, you don't want to miss out on this. This is going to be exciting. Let's see. So here we go. And so this is what I have so far. Let me look at my layers. There's my layers. And just like everything that I made earlier, it's all here. All these different elements that I created. And now I can start making some adjustments. So I got a couple minutes. So I'm going to show you one of the main adjustments that I'm going to do, right? So this is the iPad window, right? So it's right there. I got it. That's cool. So what I'm going to do is inside of this layer, I'm going to make another rectangle. Boom, go right there. Come on. There it is. I made a rectangle. I can turn off this layer now. And since I have a rectangle here, I also need my 2 rectangles. Where are they? Is it right there? Yep, there they go. Open up those 2 rectangles, move them right there. So these 3 rectangles are where I'm going to have a hole. There's going to be a hole for the iPad and a hole for my guest and myself. So let me select these 3 and hold shift, click and drag. Boom, I made a copy. And select these 3 again and click alt, drag, and drop into that layer. And it's going to be outline. I'm going to type in the word outline. Woo, just like that. Boom. So now I'm going to select this rectangle here, that rectangle, and my compound path. Oh, before I do the compound path, I need to check my freeform gradient. There it is. and I need to edit my gradient. Let me go ahead and edit the gradient. Boom, there we go. Because this color is gonna get cut off, so I don't want to cut it off. I'm making adjustments here. Bam, I don't want none of that to get cut off. Good, good. Move, go ahead and selection tool. So now let's go back. We're gonna select all of these rectangles. Pathfinder tool. Thank you. This is how I end up with all those windows. Boom, I made a hole there. Select these rectangles. Pathfinder tool, another hole. And how do I know this worked? Because look, see that? There it is. That's where my guest and my iPad is gonna go. I turn on this outline layer and make sure that my color is not in the fill color, but on the outline color, and I want a stroke of 4. And remember this, because you're gonna have to do this for all your other designs. So let's move this outline right down here. Got it. And now we're gonna get ready to export this, and we're done for today. And I'm gonna show you what all I did on my other design. We can grab all of that, get rid of it. Yes, export. There we go. Boom. We're gonna export artboard PNG range of only 2. Got it. Export it. And I want to make it a 72. Boom. Okay. And then open my folder, and hopefully I don't get cut off, because I'm almost done. Y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Thank you so much. And that's not it. But I do have it. I have all of it. Oh, no. Quickly. DTM versions, stream overlays. There they go. Boom. There it is. A whole bunch of them. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I am DTM DeltaTangoMike, and here is my rest of my overlays, so you can check them out on my Behance. Until next time, peace out. Here's what it looks like in real life. Right here. Boom.